Hey, welcome to the channel, More Dirt, More Distance. I have another mod plan for the Gladiator, but before I do that, I want to let everybody know I started an Instagram account to document the build and the off-roading I'll be doing in the future. I'd appreciate a follow, and I'll definitely follow back. I'm interested to see what everybody else is doing with their rigs. So far, all my mods have been performance related, but one thing we never want to forget is that a Jeep is just supposed to look cool, and there's just so many ways to customize it to have our own style and taste. And one thing that always bothered me was the Jeep badge on the tailgate. It's small, and I felt it was out of proportion and just wasn't as dynamic as I wanted it to be. So I'm going to take that off and replace it with the Hauk Offroad Gladiator Tailgate badge. I'm going to cover how to remove the Jeep badge, and then we'll follow the instructions to install the new badging and see how it looks. To remove the letters with the plastic non-marring tool, place tape below the letter to protect the paint when prying. Heat up the letter using a heat gun. It is important to slowly move the heat gun over the area to keep from damaging the paint. Use the non-marring tool to lift the letter away and get your fingers underneath and slowly pull off the letter. The letter can also be removed using fishing line. Slowly heat up the letter and run the fishing line between the letter and the adhesive. Pull the letter off and remove the adhesive. The remaining adhesive will need to be removed. There are a lot of different products you can use, but I found that Pure Citrus Air Freshener does an incredible job removing residue and even works great on cleaning bugs off of windshields. It is important to be patient and really let the letter warm up. After struggling with a few of them, I found that letting the letter warm up for 5 minutes worked well. I was able to remove them easily after that. Use the rubbing alcohol to thoroughly clean the entire tailgate. Grab the cardboard installation template. Place the rectangle notch over the rear camera. Make sure the holes left from the factory lettering can be seen in the jig. Make sure the distance between the bottom of the template and the bottom of the tailgate on each side match. Use tape to secure the template in place. The letter should fit nicely on top of the template. Remove the adhesive backing and lightly place the bottom of the letter onto the template. Make sure your lettering is straight. At this point, the instructions say to apply pressure with a microfiber towel, but I recommend waiting. You'll see why in a second. remove the top protective layer. Now the template can be removed. Here's why I said to wait before applying pressure to the letter. I made some last minute adjustments and didn't cover up the hole with the letters. I was able to remove the D, but all the other letters were pretty tight. So I just moved the D over a little bit and left everything else the same. I didn't want to make it worse. This badge looks so much better. I'm really happy with it. Well, that was a straightforward installation. The instructions were really clear. The template that was provided makes it easy to get your letter placement, even though I did, mess that up on mine. I love the way it looks. It's bold, it stands out, and it's a great replacement for the Jeep badging. So that installation is done, but I have a lot more coming. So subscribe and hit that like button so you can stay up to date on the build.